Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm like the news person. I am Dr. Karen Lewis, licensed real estate broker with K1 Realty Group. We just like to have fun. That's all. We just like to have fun. We gotta have fun. This is the winner. I'm the winner too. So if you all didn't see in the other video, that's our name, winner and winner. Sometimes people say, who is winner one and winner two? No, we're both winners.
Winner one.
And we winner one. Well, we winner one. And we got another winner too. We have another colleague, associate, friend, and everything else. Our sister, she's a winner too. We're going to give her a shout out. Olga, she's with Allstate. See, this is our video, so we can give infomercials, okay? I'm with K1 Realty Group, and she with Mel, Julie, and Barbara Salon. 954-248-9149.
954-682-3875.
All right, now the show resumes. Continue. All right.
Okay, so we were talking about intimidation, which is a form of fear, okay? And
So wait a minute. So what you're saying is that we getting ready to talk about the fear family,
right?
Okay.
Fear family.
Okay. All right. Okay. So intimidation. Okay.
A lot
I'm
of
with
people, they recognize when they intimidate other people. Okay, and the person that's being intimidated, they don't realize what's happening, because the person that is intimidating them, it gives them a sense of power. It pretty much. You know, a narcissist is good at intimidation.
Oh, that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah,
Narcissist.
Well, their main objective is to put fear in you.
Gotcha.
Put fear in you so they can control you. So people are lacking in knowing who they are. So as a result of that, they use intimidation to give them this false sense of power over other people. And once they can intimidate them, then they can control them, you know. And the more that they're able to control them, the more they're able to feel powerful. Okay, it's sad to say, but many people do that to each other all the time. And so what we have to do, we have to recognize intimidation. We have to recognize when we are being intimidated by people, and we have to put up a resistance against it.
So now let me go against you, because all of it's good. So how does one recognize intimidation?
Well, because the person is actually trying to elevate themselves and make themselves seem like more than what they are.
Okay, so you're gonna break it down to me, because I'm a
They
first
might
grader.
be, you know, they might have a high position or whatever.
Okay. So let me use this as a real estate example. So when I first started real estate, I had just got my license, and somebody who would call me on the phone, they've been in business for 20 years. And, oh, you don't know that? What's wrong with you? How long you been in real estate? I just got my license. Can you help me? No, I don't know it. You know, so when you entertain it and you be okay with it and you be true to it, because you know who you are, because people, like what you say, they're in a superior position, and so they want to intimidate you and make you look bad or make you look shame, because my name's Dr. Karen, but I don't know what this means. So can you tell me what this means? Just because I have a title, you've been in the hair salon 30 years, and somebody come and tell you something you don't know, you're supposed to ask. But people try to intimidate you with certain things. So, and
usually the intimidator know that they're intimidating you, because they need to do that. But what we need to do, we need to recognize what they're doing and not allow them to do that to us. Because
so back up. So I just want to make sure they hear. How can they recognize that somebody is intimidating them? So if you said it, say it again.
Well, because usually the intimidator, they make you feel very uncomfortable.
Okay.
You know, you start feeling nervous on the inside.
Gotcha.
You just not feeling. You start stuttering. You know, when you talk and they can sense that.
And so they continue to feed off that.
They continue to feed off of it, and this is how they are able to get you in a position where they are controlling you. A lot of supervisors do that to their employees, because that is the way that they know how to get the job done. You know, but intimidation is, me personally, I would never intimidate nobody. Never. Not knowingly.
Not knowingly. That's good. Me
but
either.
a lot of times I know that I do, but I don't do it intentionally.
Right. Right.
And usually people who are confident in themselves, they come across intimidating to people, but you could, just by your character, you can let them know that, you're not that way.
So
an insecure person will easily be intimidated.
So here's what's good. You gave us ways on how we can tell when someone is trying to intimidate us and how we begin to feel. We start to feel uncomfortable. We start to feel a little nervous, and so there are a few things that's going on. And so here's how you do it. When you know a person is doing it because you recognize where you're at, then you start to feel good and says, I know where they're trying to go, but they're not going to intimidate me. Doesn't matter who they are and what they have. They're not going to intimidate me because I know who I am and whose I am. And so when you start doing that, you're creating your plan of action. So when the next person tries to intimidate you, you can already recognize that right there. And another thing you said too is that when somebody comes to you, you can be truthful to somebody and be honest. It's up to them to take it however they want to. Say, why are you saying that to me? Or can you not say that to me because I think that you're trying to intimidate me or something? So you can address it.
Usually people who are easily intimidated, like I said, they're insecure people and they really don't know who they are. So this is the reason why they're easily intimidated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This is the reason why I say that we must spend some time with ourselves. So we can get to know ourselves.
Wow.
Because if you don't, then you can live your whole life living intimidated by people, and people can sense it. They can sense it,
Wow.
Some people, they thrive off of intimidating you because they give them a false sense of power.
Right. But you said some great nuggets though, Winner. You said that you have to take time out to get to know you. And so you have to work on you. And if you can work on you, so when people, and you said that, see, nobody's going, y'all, I'm from Georgia, so I can say y'all, it's not too many people going to intimidate her. I'm telling you right now, they're not going to intimidate her because she know who she is. And you're not going to intimidate me. Number one, I don't have no paper tissue feelings. That's number one. Because I know who I am. And it's not being arrogant. It's just that I know who I am. She knows who she is. So you're not going to intimidate us easy, but we've had to identify that, and we've had to spend some time with ourselves, spend some time with God, so we can know what his word says, and so we can know how to deal with ourselves, because those things are going to come at you. You're going to name about one or two more other of that fear family so that we can talk about it, because intimidate is powerful. Here's another one too. Worry. People worry. I mean, parents worry over their children. They send them off to school and then they scared somebody's going to do something to them while they're at school. But first of all, most times the people who were worried about, they're not even thinking about us anyway. And then a lot of times it don't happen. You want to say something?
Worry is a learned behavior. Worry is a learned behavior. And just like you learn to worry, you can unlearn to worry. Wow. Okay. Because again, God says in his word that he do not want us to worry. So if he tell us that he gave us that right now, what? We have the power not to worry. The same way he tell us in his word over and over and over and over again. Fear not, fear not, fear not, fear not, fear not. So by me reading that in the Bible, I know that I have the ability not to fear. So no matter what come my way, because he told me that I don't have to fear, I have to find out, how do I do this? Is another scripture say, let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. So that tells me that these fears, they come into our heart because, like I say, a lot of times we receive things that we don't even realize that we have received. Somebody might say something negative to you, and then you receive what they said because that thing bothered you the whole day, and then when you went to bed, it was on your mind, and then you woke up there, it was staring you right in the face, and you carried that thing the next day, worried, and you can't shake that thing because you received what they said. So a lot of times when people say stuff about us, we have to learn how to reject negative stuff that people say to us. You know, like one guy, he told me, I don't know what he was looking at. He told me, he said, he told me I need to pick up some weight. That's what he told me. And I told him, I could have received what he said.
Right.
But I didn't receive it. I told him, my opinion about me trumps his opinion about me.
That's right.
You know. So what I did, I could have received that could have put fear in me and made me think that I was too small. But what I did, I took it and I threw it back on him.
Right. You remember this right here when I was a certain size and I had lost some weight, right? And somebody told me, said, you need to gain some more weight back, right?
That was about 20 years ago.
Right.
I remember.
And so what I did, I went and ate some fried chicken and some cookies, right?
Yeah.
And I got my senses back and I said, oh no, I got that fried chicken and them cookies. I throw that away. But I did that because I'm like, I'm worried.
You act on their negative words.
I acted on their negative words and I was worried about what other people thinking that I'm like that. Somebody even said, you look like you on crack cocaine. I already knew what I was on. I had just changed my lifestyle. And so that's what happens. And people start telling you that negative stuff. And then you start doing it. And like when I said, we're going to end this here, but you said that somebody tell you that. And when you get offended, also, when you get intimidated and you're fearful, what happened? You brought into it. You have brought into it. And so you believe that that's who you are. See, because the minute that you don't, no, that's not me. Sometimes people will say something to me and I don't even care if it's true. I say, no, that's not me. Don't say that to me. No, don't put that in my face. No, don't do that. Take it somewhere else. And I'm even saying, even if it's true, if it's negative, I don't want it in my ear gate. I don't want it. You do something with it. And if it is negative, go pray for me. You know, but I don't want to feed into it. But that's what happens. That's the key right there. When you believe or you let somebody intimidate you or you get offended and you worry and so on, you have brought into it. When I'm going to say something in closing, and then you can kind of close us out. We just a minute or two, a little bit longer. But one of the things me with worrying, you know, a lot of times people tell me that I have a nonchalant attitude and like I don't have issues. It's not that I don't have issues. It's just that I don't worry about those issues because worrying is not for me. God can take that right there and I'm going to go to sleep and sleep peaceful because I want you to hear this right here. This is very important. If I had $1 million and I lost it, what in the world am I going to worry about? I'm going to look for it now and ask the Holy Spirit to see if he can take me back to find it. But if I can't find it, what am I going to do? Why should I? No, I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to lose no sleep over it. It is nothing I can do. The two things going to happen. I'm going to look for it and find it, or I'm not going to find it. But I'm not going to play it over and over in my mind and worry about it. Because again, that's part of the fear family. And we have to be able to defeat fear because fear is not of God.
Nothing positive comes from worrying.
Wow.
Nothing.
Wow.
So we have to learn how to resist the opportunity to worry because we can worry about anything.
And we worry about a lot of things. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of
things that don't make no sense we worry about. But I don't worry about it.
Wait,
I train myself not to worry.
Yeah, but you
I live a stress-free lifestyle. I really do.
Y'all, she do. I'm here to tell you. But no, I want you to say this in closing. What are you saying about the opportunity? You said something. We give the opportunity to worry or whatever. I thought that was good.
I say we have the opportunity to worry. We can worry about anything.
And that's what we do. And a lot of times we worry about things that are so minute and at the end of the day it don't even happen. So worry is not for us.
Sometimes we worry about things that haven't even happened. It's just happening in your mind.
Oh
yeah.
Gosh. Yeah. That's good. We gotta end. We could talk to y'all all night. We got a whole bunch of notes, y'all. We got a lot of notes though. But we're gonna come back, okay? We're gonna come back another time, and you know, anything you all want us to talk about, we're definitely, because we want to just put it out there and see if we can help somebody. That's our objective, is to see if we can pour into other people's lives, okay? That's it for this series, but we're going to probably come back and talk about it more. Again, thank you all for joining us. I'm Dr. Karen Lewis. Now, if y'all see us and y'all want to put us on TV and do a show, just call us and we'll get us a manager. But right now, I'm Dr. Karen Lewis, licensed real estate broker with K1 Realty Group. I'm the winner.
Melanie Kirksey. Nels Beauty Barber Salon.
All right, we signing off, but we hope y'all got something, okay? All right, have a good day. Bye.